Today is the day that I'm starting this new project. I've spoken to a good friend of mine many times about how I used to make vlogs and talk to the camera many years ago when I was 15, 16, and it was always fascinating to come back to it like years later and watch myself from the perspective of almost an outsider because I had changed so much. And so while I was laying in bed last night, I actually couldn't fall asleep. I fell asleep at around 12:30, which is really late for me because I've been going to bed at 9:30, 10 lately. I got this idea to kind of do this project, but do it for myself, do it for my own sort of documentation, to have something to look back on, you know, to start making these videos again. Just for me, really. I think it'll be interesting to do, and I'm actually doing a lot of research right now on getting a GoPro camera because I'm filming this on my iPhone 7 Plus right now, which thankfully is very well capable of doing 4K video, but it only does it at 30 FPS, and I want more. So with a GoPro, you can get 4K at 60 FPS, but not only that, you actually get much more control over the colors, the exposure, settings, shutter, ISO, all that good stuff, and I am very much interested in that. So I suppose the format at the moment, the idea is really just to make videos every week, in the sense that I'm probably gonna like maybe do them every day, short little clips, and then put them together at the end of the week and then upload them by the beginning of the upcoming week. Is that correct? I don't know. Maybe, probably, in some way. And because I'm on the iPhone, if you want good 4K footage from the iPhone, you better be filming using the H.265 codec rather than the H.264, which is kind of standard nowadays, or has been. And because for some reason using either Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere is a little weird to me with the new codec, I'm actually gonna edit these videos with iMovie for a while, and we'll see if I feel like actually moving on to Premiere or something, you know, figuring out how to actually use it efficiently. I don't know why, but it just renders weird on my computer. I don't know what it is. And my computer for editing is actually an iMac, a 2017 iMac at the moment. And a note, I also don't know if these videos will ever be public. They probably will at some point, to some extent, maybe unlisted or something. I don't know if public, but I'm actually saying all this information that only I care about because I'm making this video for myself. This is almost a time capsule. Like, I'm doing this right now, just so that I can watch this back later and be like, oh, this was my setup back then in a good old 2019. I think this will also be a pretty interesting opportunity to get a look at myself at this age, because I'm currently 23, and who knows where I'll be in a year, who knows where I'll be in a month. I think it's very interesting to be able to do this kind of thing because you get like a really good representation, like a visual representation of who you really are. Put that together with your voice, your body language. I think it's very interesting to watch after the fact. That is another reason why it's so important to me to film these in 4K, because I want to get the highest resolution I possibly can for not too much money, because I feel like I'm gonna be watching this in, let's say, 5 years time, or maybe even more than that, and if I'm gonna film right now in 1080p, for instance, in 5 years' time, that's gonna look like crap. I don't want that. So I'm trying to get like the best quality I possibly can out of what I have, and getting a GoPro will mean that I can even take that to sort of the next level. It'll still be 4K resolution, but it'll just be better looking 4K. This is actually pretty fun. I've kind of missed this whole energy of holding a camera and talking at the camera. It's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna wrap up my ramble because it's only like day 1 of the week and I've already pretty much talked about absolutely, well, not nothing. I've talked about some stuff, but I've talked for a very long time probably. I don't know what this will come down to in the edit, but it's been about 10 minutes now of me filming myself here. So this has been fun so far. Good morning. I can really say that, and I have so earned this cup of coffee. So this morning, I've been actually, take you back a couple days. Last week I made the decision to begin exercising again on a regular basis because I've been away from it for a very long time now for various reasons, and I figured it would be a nice balance to go out for jogs on the beach, and then at home do a little bit of weights. So that's exactly what I've been doing. And actually, before I went out today, I checked the weather and it seemed like it was gonna be alright-ish. Like there's some potential hint of rain, but it's not entirely clear. Still being myself, I decided to take a chance and go against what maybe the technology was telling me and actually go out there. Also, I'm doing a lot of these quick jump cuts right now. I can't talk. I just got back from the beach. I got some footage from the beach, and it was, first of all, it started off as such a wonderful day, wonderful morning. The sun, everything was out, and then all of a sudden, like, the sand became a very interesting color. The sky started going from very nice, cloudy, sunny, bright on one end to very sort of rainy-ish clouds, big gray clouds on the other end of the sky. And as I was on my way home, I saw some proper rain clouds forming, so I sort of got back home here in the nick of time, as they say, which is pretty good. It was so cold outside this morning. I went out there on the beach and I was like, dude, this may have been a mistake. I should probably head home. And then I was like, wait, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing this, and I think I'm gonna warm up and it'll be just fine. And I was right, because I'm fine and I'm warm. I feel good. I got home. I took off my coat, my jacket, and it's nice. Also, filming with this iPhone with the back camera, not the front facing, not like the selfie camera, is so weird because I feel like I'm always a little too close to it. Like, I don't know how to hold this thing properly. It's so strange to get back into filming myself. And I do want to continue on the train of thought for another minute, because yesterday I was talking and doing a lot of research about GoPros, getting a GoPro, because those cameras are kind of the thing to get, I suppose, if you wanna get those shots sort of in the nick of time. So after spending a really good portion of my day reading about GoPros and action cameras in general, I thought at the end of it, the conclusion was that maybe it's right for me, but maybe it's not. And the other thing too, I have this camera on the iPhone, which is 4K 30 FPS, and I also have an old Sony camcorder, which I've been using for many years. I've had it since like 2013, 2012. I'm switching hands. This hurts. This is a workout too. So I've had that camera for a very long time, and it's served me very well, but the only thing about it is that it only does 1080p 60 FPS, which is great, but I just want more. I already have 1080p and it's great, but I want 4K at 60 FPS. Not only that, I want 4K. This camera's probably shaking like a mother. Let me switch hands again. I've rested now, I'm good. I want really good quality video. I want to be able to control lighting, shutter speed, ISO, all that good stuff, and that's something I can get with a GoPro, or that's something that I would want to look for in like a point and shoot or like a mirrorless camera. So right now I'm as confused as I've ever been when it comes to camera equipment. I've never been less certain about what exactly I want, which is amazing. So I'm gonna keep updating on that. And now, gotta get on with my day, get to work, and I suppose be back tomorrow. You are now looking at a picture from a video of me in a video of me. Alright, how's it going? It's currently Wednesday. I did not film yesterday at all because I didn't really have anything that was film worthy, I suppose. And I'm back to wearing my pajama shirt, which is what I normally wear when I'm at home. I have updated Final Cut Pro and I got everything working, and I'm currently editing the vlog, this thing that you're watching right now. And something I noticed from the previous days, from the previous shoots, was the lighting in this room is not very nice, so I currently have the window open so I have as much light coming in as possible. So I'm gonna give a quick update on the camera situation because that's really the only thing I feel like talking about right now on this video. As far as the GoPro goes, as of right now, I have no idea what I'm doing with that. I have no idea if I'm actually gonna get a GoPro or not, but something else has come up. After doing a bunch of research, I discovered that there's a new camera out, which is a Sony a6400, which is apparently really nice. It's a little bit overkill for a vlog, something like this especially, which is basically just for me, and there's not really going to be a whole lot of people watching this. I don't plan on making any money off these videos in any way. Again, I still don't know if they're going to go public. I've actually thought about it a little. They might, I don't know. Maybe they will go public, because it might be fun to like keep it as a record for people to watch as well. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I'm leaning towards letting the videos go public. If you are watching this, let's put it another way. If you are watching this right now, that means that I've decided to make these videos public. How about that? But as far as the camera, I looked into it. It's an amazing camera, is the way it looks. I have my old Canon 550D/T2i or whatever. There's like a few names for it. That's a good camera. It's a DSLR from like 2012. I've had it since 2012. And it's done me a lot of good. It's a very, very big, bulky camera. It's not a good vlogging camera. And I'm thinking maybe I might, after doing a lot of thinking, get the A6400, not just for the vlogs, but just to take really killer photos and really killer video that I might use for other things as well. The vlog might just be like another one of the purposes of the camera. And as far as other stuff, I'll just share a couple of pieces of footage with you, because I have some stuff on my phone that I just filmed on occasion in my day-to-day. So here is some cakes, they're sort of cheesecakes. They're not sweet, they're very, very nice, coming out of the oven. And here is some juice, some homemade juice that we made. This has oranges, apples, and pears. Very, 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 very nice, delicious, fantastic. And I'm gonna keep taking photos and videos and sharing those here, because I figure, you know, that's a good thing to do. Because, I mean, even though this is mainly just for me, now I'm actually seriously thinking about making these videos public, which means that I don't want to talk about literally everything that happens in my life, because, well, you know, things, privacy and stuff. I don't mean to say that it's none of your business, but it wouldn't be a lie to say that some stuff, I'm sorry. But looking at the positive, looking at the bright side, I like having things to film, things to document that are nice and positive, things that have good energy and good vibes, things that are fun. And some of those things are photos and videos that I take when I just do things, when I'm just out and about or at home or cooking or something, anything along those lines. Speaking of which, I recorded a gaming video today, which is something I like to do for fun as well. It's one of my hobbies, is playing video games sometimes. And that's what that looked like. First, you gotta set up your audio gear, you set up your mixer, you set up all your inputs, you turn everything on, you get everything going, and then AV sync 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hello, welcome back to Skyrim, everyone. We are here at the Ragged Flagon. I'll talk to you next time. Nice. In other really good news, I have bought myself one of these, which is a tripod holder mount type thing for your phone. So now I'll be able to use my monopod, my tripods with my phone, which will make these shots seem from a lot wider of an angle, a lot nicer, a lot more stable, which is very, very nice, which only makes it easier for me to continue filming these videos on my phone, which eliminates the need for a GoPro or any other camera of the sort, which is a huge investment and is not entirely necessary. That said, though, once again, coming back real quick to the whole notion, the whole thought process about the Sony a6400, I'm still thinking about it for a lot of other things, and if I do decide to get it, I will definitely use it for these videos. But in the meantime, I'm definitely going to keep using my phone because I really like this thing. And it's just a lot of fun, and it's really easy to use. And you know, they say that sometimes the best camera you have is the one that you always carry with you. I think that's what they say, sort of. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's about right. So I'm gonna keep that going for now. Oh my god, time flies by so fast. It's already Thursday, and today I'm gonna dedicate all of the day's airtime to this little montage that you're about to watch in a little bit, but first I want to give you an intro to it. So I am halfway ashamed, but halfway not so ashamed to say that today is February 21st, and I just today took down the Christmas tree. The reason why I would be ashamed to say that is because usually you take down the Christmas tree like a little after January 1st, you know, maybe halfway through January. So it's a little bit much. It's a little bit much to keep it going until almost March. The reason why I'm not ashamed is because the Christmas tree this year is very, 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 very pretty looking. We got a new Christmas tree, got a bunch of decorations for it, we got lights, we got everything. But anyway, now without further ado, here is the montage and I will see you tomorrow. So remember a few days ago when I showed you a little behind the scenes footage of me making a gaming video? So today, right now, you're seeing this microphone right here, I'm streaming live on Twitch TV playing a game called Thimbleweed Park, which is a point-and-click adventure game, which is kind of an old-school style, but this is a fairly new game. And I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of my stream, hang out with some people in my chat room, and I will do a wrap-up of the week tomorrow.